Hey guys, what's up? Rick from Titan Gaming bringing you the 5th episode of Season 2 of my Arsenal career mode. And we'll hop straight into the episode here with an FA Cup simulation here up against Watford at home. We win 2-0 here, and then we go against Swansea City in the Premier League, another simulated match, and I believe we win this one 2-1, or no, 3-1 here, Ozil picking up the last goal. And then we simulate the first leg of the Champions League quarterfinals up against Bayer Leverkusen here, and we win this one 2-1. De Bruyne and Sanchez picking up our goals, Kiesling picking up their goal, and one more simulated match, I believe, before we hop into the second leg up against Leverkusen away from home in the Champions League. And we win this game against Newcastle 2-0. And here we have the second leg of the game against Bayer Leverkusen here. Karim Bellarabi and De Bruyne both being very informed during the last few games. Now David Alaba trying to track back, Mesut Ozil trying to get on Kiesling. It falls to Kevin De Bruyne, who tries to play it out, but Kramer picks it up in the midfield, passes it over to the striker, and they are forcing Czech to make a great save. Now from the corner, Lacazette tries to make something of it, and Heung-min Son actually puts it across goal from us, and he puts it across here towards Bellarabi, or I think that's Bellarabi, yes it is, and he puts the header in, making it 1-0 in the second leg of the Champions League final. This will mean that Leverkusen go through on away goals. Now Griezmann passing it over to Royce here, and Royce's shot is blocked yet again, and then the goalkeeper coming up with a great save there, and we do get a corner, and Mesut Ozil passes it off to Marco Royce, who tries to play a pass here, and it goes through the defender's leg into Griezmann. David Alaba now in the box, tries the shot, it falls back to Royce, and it makes it 1-1. This way we're going through into the Champions League semi-finals, and it wasn't a good goal, but it was a very lucky rebound, but Royce finishing it off very well there. Now, Bayer Leverkusen actually do get really unlucky hitting the post there, and Alexander Lacazette is actually playing in this game. And speaking of him, he picks the ball up off the defender, and he's played in through on goal here. It's 2 against 3 here. Alexander Lacazette trying to link up with, or actually takes it across the defender and has a shot at goal, but the defender blocks it and nothing comes of the resulting corner. Now in the second half here, David Alaba is trying to do something with it, and he gets fouled, and that's a second yellow card for Lars Bender, so obviously that's a red card, and now they're 10 men down in the second leg, and I'm going to let you guys just listen to this.
Royce. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Jota off the bar and in.
Well, sometimes it comes out, but I think he deserves his luck there.
Well, in it goes via the underside of the bar. Always looks special.
Well, maybe a little bit of luck there, but he's hit it hard and true and got his reward.
Well, I want to see this again, this goal.
Marco Royce scoring an absolute wonder goal here in the second leg. In the 83rd minute, now Hakan Çalhanoğlu plays over Brandt from Leverkusen, and they make it 2-2 here. I think it's a consolation goal. We're going to go up 4-3 on aggregate right now. Alexis Sanchez then plays it over the top towards Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who cuts back across goal with a fake shot and plays, or tries to play over Lacazette there. Marco Royce forcing a corner here. Now from the resulting corner, Marco Royce plays in Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne gets past his man, gets fouled but keeps going. Kevin De Bruyne now has a shot at goal with his weaker foot, I believe, and he slots it into the back of the net. 2-3 the final score here for the game, and 3-5 on aggregate. Kevin De Bruyne absolutely doing it for us. Kevin De Bruyne and Marco Royce obviously the player of the season so far for us. He's been doing so well for us, and he just scores an absolute wonder goal here. Now if you guys actually do want, I will make an Arsenal career mode awards video, and I'll also do goals of the series. And we hop into a simulated match here up against Crystal Palace in the Premier League away from home, and I believe we win this 1-0, and yes we do. And now we hop into the first leg of the semi-finals up against Bayern Munich here. You can see our lineup. We're playing a 3 at the back to counteract their 3 at the back, so hopefully there will be a lot of goals in this game. And there's Arjen Robben, who actually did sign for us on a pre-contract deal. I'm sorry you guys didn't get to see that, but the gameplay was actually corrupt. Arturo Vidal now trying to play in Philip Lahm, who has a smack at goal, but somehow hits the defender and doesn't even get close to our goal. Aaron Ramsey now playing in Marco Reus. Alexander Lacazette now on the ball, plays it over to Alexis Sanchez, who crosses it in, and no one can find no one can get a touch on that. Marco Reus now in the 28th minute gets past his man so well there with the shimmy and plays in Alexander Lacazette, and who tries to sweat it over to Antoine Griezmann. The French striker's trying to link up there, but the sweaty goal does not go in. And now Marco Reus from the free kick hits the post, and nothing comes from that. And Müller now passing it over to Sebastian Roth, who actually signed for Dortmund in real life, and he smacks it into the back of the net in the 40th minute, making it 1-0 in the first leg. Lacazette trying to make something in the 41st minute after kickoff, and Antoine Griezmann missing an open goal there. Ulreich making a great save. Not an Ulreich save, that was a terrible joke, but let's move on. 59th minute, the cross comes in and they play it over to Babacar, and I believe he's a glitch player in this FIFA, and he is the striker for Bayern Munich, and they make it 2-0, and that's how the game does end. The stats were so even. Honestly, I think that game should have been at least a draw or a win towards Arsenal. Now, we do simulate another match here up against Hull City in the Premier League, and we draw that one 1-1 with our second team. We hop straight into the second match, or the second leg of the tie here, and I wasn't playing any games. Aaron Ramsey having a shot at goal, going over Ulreich, but he actually does hit the bar there. Now, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's shot actually does get deflected, and it goes out for a corner. Neymar, for some reason, is on the corner, plays it out towards Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne now coming across goal and hits it with his weaker left foot yet again, hits the defender, and it comes out for a corner. Now, another corner here. Neymar is passed to at the outside. Neymar trying to put on some dribbling skills here and has a good shot at goal, but Ulreich coming up big yet again. I don't know why Neuer isn't playing in this game, but Ulreich seems to be doing a great job at replacing him. Kevin De Bruyne now on the ball, tries to lay it into Marco Reus, but Martinez actually getting another touch on it to play it outside for a corner, but nothing resulting from it. Kevin De Bruyne now plays over Neymar, and that's a good ball, but he has to get past the defenders here. Gets past 2, gets past the 3rd, and gets past the 4th, and he slots it. What a great goal by Neymar, just like his Santos days. He does so well there to get past 4 defenders and slot it into the far left netting. And you can just see the goal yet again. 2 great goals this episode. In the last 2 episodes, we've scored such great goals. And speaking of goals, Griezmann picks it up from the corner, and from the free kick, and plays it over to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. That time, the sweaty goal does go in, and that makes it 2-2 in the second leg. Both teams have 2 away goals in this tie, and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang actually does score that. Now, for some reason, I think the game did glitch here, because normally the pass would be made when the defender is there, but I think because our player hung onto the Bayern defender, that's why he didn't pass it to him when he was there, if that makes sense. I don't know, it was just glitchy. Normally that wouldn't happen. Marco Reus does find a good pass here to Alexander Lacazette, who sweats it across yet again to his French striker teammate Antoine Griezmann in the 65th minute, making it 3-2. And that means we are going through 3-0 on the score sheet. And last game, obviously coming back down from a 2-0 deficit in the 65th minute. Obviously, a lot more can happen, but we do have 3 away goals, so even if Bayern Munich do score 1 more goal, we will be going through. And Arjen Robben now on the free kick in the 73rd minute, plays it across to Arturo Vidal, and for some reason, it comes back out towards Frank Ribery, who has a great volleyed goal here. But in the 73rd minute, he makes it 3-1. Now, we're still going through if this does carry on, but just a great goal there by Frank Ribery coming off from the rebound. And Marco Reus then actually winning a penalty in the 81st minute. Surely the game is sealed at this point, and Marco Reus obviously thinks that because he chips it down the middle, and Ulreich anticipates it and makes a good save there in the 82nd minute. Now we'll see if that comes back to bite us, but it doesn't, because we win 3-1 in the second leg of the semi-finals of the Champions League, and we go through to the finals of the Champions League, obviously beating Bayern Munich out. And I will show you who we're facing in the final in the next episode. We hop into a simulated match here up against Sunderland, and I believe we win this one 2-0, and another game against Southampton. And we do in fact win that game 4-0 through a simulation. Now if you guys did enjoy the episode, please be sure to like and subscribe and comment down below saying what you guys want from the channel. And in the next episode we will have the final 3 games, one in the Premier League, the FA Cup final, and the Champions League final. Hope you guys enjoyed.